Good evening, everyone. And this is going to be a very interesting session. We have Desh Kapoor once again, with us. And welcome, Deshji.
Thank you so much, Jayadevji.
Yeah. So, Deshji, also one thing is now the future of the Congress Party. How do they see, Rahul Gandhi still as the leader of the Congress Party?
Yeah, so I think they have to make a choice of what they want to do, and some people are like, given how bad and how useless and ineffective Rahul Gandhi is, I think he's a liability even for the deep state, because like he really cannot deliver anything like for them, right? So if deep state really wants to take on Modi ji and India's BJP, then Rahul Gandhi is a liability for them. So some people have conjectured that maybe that like they'll turn on Rahul Gandhi himself, like maybe like they'll try to take some action on Rahul Gandhi. But as far as the Congress is concerned, if the Gandhis go away, then then it is basically Congress is basically like a loose like rajwadas of like different looters and plunderers. The moment these guys go, the Gandhis or the British, the go, like they'll start fighting amongst themselves and it will all break. So that is how I see Congress. But I think the bigger question that like that we need to ask is this entire election denialism that is going on. Like abusing Ganesh Kumar, who's the chief election commission. The election commission itself is being abused, and the election denialism that is going on. That they are just not being able to accept the defeat in an election. Just uh, like I think it should be compared to like what happened in the US in 2021 with Trump, or Bolsonaro with 2023 in Brazil. And Bolsonaro like was in Brazil was banned for 8 years. Nobody in the US was allowed to even question the election result. Like I think the same thing should happen there. And I don't know why Supreme Court is silent. Supreme Court should do something suo moto on this, because the entire integrity of the election commission is being questioned and being wiped out. Why? Because and all of their allegations are absolutely false. They've been proven to be false. And they're still going on, and the entire social handles are going on. Like I think somewhere Supreme Court should step in and save the constitution. Like they have not done a great job in the history of saving the constitution, whether it was emergency or whether it was backing the National Advisory Council. They've always thrown the Indian citizen under the bus, but at least sometime they have to redeem themselves. Like again the same thing is happening. Again the constitution is being thrown on the wayside by attacking constitutional institutions. Somebody should speak up, right?
Yeah. So, now another question is with regards to Open Society Foundation, and they are funding many of the opposition parties. So, how do you see the Open Society Foundation, or many other such organizations funding the opposition because they want to see India's instability? So when they see Rahul Gandhi losing elections left and right.
Right. So I think like they have no other option, because there are no leaders within the opposition. Actually, all these politicians are nepo kids who like good life, who want to enjoy their life, who want to enjoy their like wine, women, and games, and they use all these networks, all these open society, and like the money coming in for funding and financing all that. And open society has had a background of doing all this. In fact, Steve Talbot, who was the Assistant Secretary of State, he said to New Yorker magazine that actually George Soros runs a parallel foreign policy, which is aligned to the American foreign policy all the time. Now, whether uh, currently his foreign policy is aligned to America's foreign policy or not is a different matter, but it's definitely aligned to the deep state foreign policy that like is out there against India. So, and George Soros has repeatedly, and this entire Soros foundations, whether it is the Freedom House or this, they have always tried to push for and target all the different countries so that they can make money, whether it was Malaysia or UK's Bank of England. They don't care. So Indian, as long as Modi ji is there, these guys cannot go ahead and target India so easily, and that is why they are targeting Modi ji. So after Bihar elections, I think it's important that security for Modi ji is increased because uh, I mean, they are not going to stop.
Yeah. So now the question is, next year you have a lot of elections. You have Assam, Kerala, Tamil Nadu, West Bengal. So Modi ji in his victory speech, he said that West Bengal, West Bengal, the BJP will hopefully win the election. And an interesting development is 6.34 lakh Aadhaar card holders identified as deceased in West Bengal. The UIDAI informs the Election Commission of India. So this is a huge news, isn't it?
Right. Yeah, because see, these guys have been, like I was saying that India's own states have political parties who are aligned to all these kind of forces. Now, TMC has consistently been, aligned with the forces of, those forces in Bangladesh from 1971 when they did the Hindu genocide, or Rohingyas who who have done documented Hindu genocides as per the Amnesty International reports. So, like in one case, they actually lined up 100 Hindus in one of the villages and they shot them in one go and threw them into the graves. Mass graves have been found of Hindus, which these Rohingyas have created of Hindus. So those are the guys that they have given Aadhaar cards to. The guys who actually did created mass rape camps within Bangladesh in 1971, like those who were together with Razakars and the Al Badr terrorists. Those are the guys who are actually their partners. Ahmad Hassan, Imran is one of those guys. So TMC, like TMC can say whatever, but Rohingyas who have done documented Hindu genocides, and those Bangladeshi war criminals who have done documented war crimes, they have to get out of India. In fact, like they need to be tried as war criminals, and all of them should be executed. That is how it should like happen. They are no different from the Nazis. They cannot be allowed to run freely in any civilized society. Like, forget about throwing them out. Like I think they should be actually tried and executed because they are war criminals.
Right. So the next election, BJP has a lot of work to do, especially with Kerala, Tamil Nadu, and West Bengal in particular.
Right. Yeah, there is a lot of work that needs to be done because they are not going to give it up so easily. They have created an entire a landscape of these criminals who have gone around and who have helped them come to power. They are not going to let them go any like in any like easy way. They are going to fight for all that, just the way they have been fighting, whether it was Sandesh Kali or whatever. They've always tried to go and do exactly what these war criminals had done in Bangladesh. Like they go and attack and they humiliate and torture and they violate the Bengali women all the time. Bengali women have actually suffered the wrath of all these politicians who have been jihadi backing politicians, and they need to now answer to all those things. It's time. And like whether it is Muhammad Yunus there or Mamta Banerjee in India, they both need to be tried. They both need to be tried for Hindu genocides and for mass rapes. And like in Kerala also, like finally Kerala really needs a way to actually become more progressive. I mean, like what's the point of having 100% literacy and yet leaving your own state and going out to study somewhere else or to work somewhere else because there are no jobs, there are no good universities there. So what's the point? So what kind of literacy is that if your own home is not safe? If your own home cannot give you any progress or jobs, because that is what it is. All the Keralites do well when they have to go outside to Gulf. That's what they have been doing. So finally, somebody should start thinking, should start using that knowledge that they have gained as being the most literate state in the country.
Yeah. Also, Deshi, Shashi Tharoor was asked in an interview what he thought of the result of the Bihar election, and he said that Congress needs some serious introspection in the leadership. So that is kind of hilarious.
See, the thing is, he tries very hard to put at least some sanity within Congress, but that is not going to happen because sanity, introspection, and Congress are two different poles. They are just not thinking. The only thing that they have, if they had any brains, like if they had any humility or even sense, then why would they have gone for this entire vote chori nonsense? This is a complete nonsense, and everybody knew it. All their allegations were proved to be false. Like they were absolutely nonsensical, and yet they kept going on, thinking that they could win by repeating the lies multiple times. That is not going to happen anymore now.
Yeah. So even though Bengal election is far in 2026, do you think the common Bengali Hindu is going to vote for BJP? Do you see that happening?
I think many people internally want to do that, and like there needs to be a strong campaign to help the normal Bengalis understand what they have lost. They have lost almost everything. There is no industry in Bengal anymore. There is no safety. There is no security. The women are in like our targets now. We are looking at a situation where Bengal can have another direct action day anytime. So now the time has come for uh, the Indian establishment, the Indian constitutional authorities to actually take action against all this. And
Yeah. So
yes, they are right that Bengal people are scared. Yes, they are scared because every time BJP loses the election or TMC wins the election, they actually target all the people who have voted for BJP. BJP, I don't know why it has not backed its own cadres. It should have, but like whatever it was, Going forward, they should be given a like really bloody nose for all that they've done.
Yeah. So, Desh, that was a wonderful session, and we will see you again next week. Thank you for coming.
Yeah, thanks, Jaydev. Thank you so much for calling me.
Yeah, and Jai Hind and
Jai
Jai
Hind.
Shri Ram.
Jai Shri Ram. Thank you.